If you are a YouTuber with less than 500 subscribers, you need to avoid the following mistakes. I'm telling you this because I made 98% of them, and then I realized what I was doing wrong and why I wasn't growing. With that said, let us begin. Mistake number one: avoid gear who make you a good content creator. It won't. What matters more is your knowledge and experience. It won't. What matters is your knowledge and experience. Think about it this way. If you give someone who is not a professional artist a professional paintbrush and paint to paint, they probably are not going to know what to do with it. Think about it this way. If you give someone who is not a professional artist a paintbrush and paint, they probably are not going to know what to do with it. On the other hand, if you give a professional artist a cell number 2 pencil, they are still going to create something beautiful because they know what to do with it. They do have the knowledge and experience. For example, gear is not going to improve your editing abilities, your storytelling abilities, and your abilities to keep your audience engaged and watching for longer. Those are the things you need to work on and focus on. I'm not saying gear doesn't matter at all. It does to an extent. Sure, it helps with video quality itself, but it's not going to be the reason that people continue to watch your videos. If someone wants to learn how to make samosa, for example, and they find your channel with a video that explains step by step how to make samosa, they are not going to care if your video is super sharp or not. All they care about is if you give them the good recipe, because that's why they are there. Most people, when they come to your channel, or let me say, most people when they come to YouTube, come because they want to be inspired, entertained, educated, or to laugh, or whatever the case may be. Mistake number 2 is to avoid consuming more than you are creating. I know you may tell yourself that I'm looking for inspiration and I'm doing my research, but let's face it, if you consume too much, you leave little or no room for creativity. On to mistake number 3, avoid not engaging with your audience. When people take their time to leave comments on your videos, they really want to engage with you. Of course, avoid those 1 or 2 bad comments. Try to develop a habit of replying to your comments. I'm not saying you have to write a whole paragraph for each comment that you see. A heart, a like, an appropriate comment will go a long way to help grow your channel. I remember I put a comment somewhere up here where a subscriber of mine came to my channel, left a comment. I liked, I think I also replied to their comment, and they came back and said, I'm a new subscriber because you have replied to my comments. It does go a long way to grow your YouTube channel. Others may not comment, but before they do, they check to see if you do reply your comments, and if you don't, they may not subscribe even if they're interested in what you're talking about. So try as much as possible to reply to your comments. Mistake number 4, avoid not being consistent. If you're not consistent, you are not improving, and your audience is not going to care to want to subscribe or to come back and check, because they know you won't be there either ways. Let's face it, we are humans. I'm one of those who, before I subscribe to a channel, which I like the content, I need to go back and see when did they last upload the video. Is it over a year ago? If it's so long ago, then obviously I won't subscribe, because what's the point? They are not there at all. Therefore, it's important to continue showing up and continue feeding your channel, if that makes sense, so that as people subscribe and come to your channel, they'll be able to find something new. Mistake number 5: avoid sub for sub. I know, in theory, it looks like a good idea so that you can increase your subscriber mark, right? But it's not a good idea because it's going to confuse the YouTube algorithm, as most of those people will just subscribe for the sake of subscribing and may not really be interested in the type of content that you are doing, and may not even come back to watch at all, who really hate your channel. Mistake number 6: avoid not investing in your education. Mistake number 6: avoid not investing in your education. No, earlier I said do not consume more than you create. At the same time, you really need to educate yourself on the videos that you're creating. YouTube is a game. In order to play the game and win, you need to learn how to do that. There are a lot of books and YouTube videos about the same. Teach you how to improve your titles, your thumbnails, your intros, your SEO, and you are going to be better at making those videos. Audience definitely want to watch and see. The audience want to watch and stay. Mistake number 7: avoid ignoring your video quality gear. Mistake number 7: avoid ignoring your video quality gear. Gear is not your best friend, but there are things you need to learn in order for you to improve your video quality. For example, lighting and audio, as they are the most important ingredients to improve your video quality. For lighting, you do not need very expensive gear. You can use a window like I'm using right now. I'm using natural sunlight. And then for sound, I'm just using a simple mic like you can see right now. It goes a long way in improving the quality of the audio of your video. Mistake number 8: avoid not using YouTube analytics to your advantage. It is there to help you. It is there to help you improve. Look at your most viewed videos and make more such content, as most of your viewers are interested in such content. Will in turn help you to grow much faster. Take number 9, which I learned the hard way: avoid promoting your videos to people who don't care. Yes, they may be family and friends, because you know them. Even if they are your family and friends, sometimes they may not want to consume the type of content that you are creating. So avoid sending them your videos, because most of the times they do not even watch the videos. And even if they do watch, they may not finish watching the whole video. That will give the signal to YouTube that these people who have subscribed to this channel are not interested in this type of content, and therefore it will not push your content further. This will just hit your channel. Whenever you first publish your content, YouTube first sends it to your subscribers. And imagine if those subscribers are not interested in your type of content, they just subscribe for the sake of subscribing, they're just trying to support you, they will not watch it. Therefore, YouTube will think this piece of content is not good. Hence, it will not promote it to a wider audience. Mistake number 10: avoid giving up too soon. Like I said earlier, YouTube is a game. Just like any other game, it can be lonely and very difficult. Lonely, frustrating, but it can also be very exciting. No matter where you are or how you feel, it's gonna change. Whatever you do not give up. Even if your numbers are not moving as much or not at all. I always think of that analogy of two men digging for gold. One man stopped just before he found it. You are one video away to change your YouTube story. Always remember that. I hope you get some value from this video. Hope you don't make any of these mistakes. If you do, that's okay. Just make sure you learn from them. And with that said, I will see you in the next one.